Well, Rob Tuvey, we're out of the London Senior Cup tonight. What's your reaction?
Really disappointed. I thought that obviously it's an opportunity for us to get a bit of silverware in the trophy that we got to the final in last year, and obviously today we've come up short. I thought that obviously congrats first and foremost to Haringey. I thought they obviously had a game plan and they stuck to that really well. And obviously we've got to look at ourselves, because we've had a lot of possession tonight, but I don't think we've really had meaningful possession. What I mean by that is where we've carried enough threat for a sustained period of time. I think that obviously it's disappointing because there's players out there that obviously look to get their minutes in this competition. There's under 18s out there where it's part of their games programme, and it's a competition that they want to go far in as well. Obviously it's disappointing. It's one that we've got to learn from quickly, and the young players out there have to look at the way that we want to go about things in the first team. We want to be on the front foot. We want to be an energetic side, and when teams like Haringey pose problems like they did and make a nice space, then we have to come up with answers to that. And tonight we didn't come up with enough answers to that. We didn't work the goalkeeper enough for how we would want to work them, and ultimately we've come up short in the penalty shootout as well.
For yourself, it's important in terms of player development. What did you have to say to the players in the dressing room afterwards?
I didn't actually have to say much. It's very player driven in there. The players are disappointed, obviously, to go out of a competition, and they set their standards high, and they know that tonight they probably haven't reached their standards. So yeah, I didn't really have to say much. It's one that I think that they're all disappointed, and the lads that are in and around the first team, they're mostly disappointed because they're looking and going, they probably haven't give a true representation of themselves tonight, and they haven't give the best account of themselves, and that's something that we challenge them to do, because then they can knock on Robbo's door and be asking the question as to what they need to do to try and get into the side. I don't think they've probably done that tonight enough, and that's probably the most disappointing thing of the night.
For some of these lads, they go back to play for the 18s, other ones go back to their loan clubs as well, but it's a chance for them to play together as a Wimbledon team. Not many opportunities of that for this season for them.
No more opportunities of that. Obviously the lads that are on loan, they've done really, really well, but they're in training with us. They're picking up the ideas of how we want to play and the structure in which we want to try and play under. But ultimately, when you go out there, they have to make better decisions. You need good decision makers. So I think that for them, they need to go out and continue their development on loan. And when they are in with us, they need to make sure that they're taking every bit of information on board, and they're looking to continue their development, really. So as I said, it won't make or break them, but they've got to look on tonight, and they have to have that sense of disappointment, because, as I said in the preview, this club's got a great history in this competition, and this competition we want to go far in, like we did last season. So yeah, we're bitterly disappointed with tonight.
It was a good finish from Alfie Bender. Are there any plus points you can take back to Mark Robinson?
Yeah, I think when the under 18s, Abdi, Ali and Marcel Campbell come on, they brought a bit of a spark into the game, and the tempo lifted, and that was good. Obviously it's pleasing for Alfie to get on the score sheet, but ultimately I think that the overriding factor at the moment, as I sit here, is one of disappointment, not for myself, not for the coaches, but for the young players, not seeing this competition into the latter rounds. But also I think the fact that we've come here tonight, and yes, we've dominated the ball, but we haven't had that spark that we've had in previous first team games, where we're on the front foot and we're looking to play with the energy that we know that we've got within the whole club, and what a Wimbledon team should look like. And at times tonight I think we've shown that in glimpses, but we haven't shown that for enough sustained period.
And as you said, fair play to Haringey tonight. They came with a game plan, didn't they?
100%, and we know that. That's why we enter this competition, why we love entering this competition, because it gives our young players the opportunity to play against senior teams who will have a game plan against us, and are very organised in what they do. And Haringey obviously have come here tonight, and they've set up to defend in a low block against us, and we have to be better than that. We have to find better solutions to that, and we need a solution mindset to that as well. So I think that credit to them, and we wish them luck in the future rounds.